Okay.
These look great. I'm going to sign them in there.
It's either a tip of me.
What's your last name?
Fernandez?
I got bubble.
And here's a door prize sticker, ticket. You keep one and you put one in the door prize. Okay? I'm just going to call the numbers so you don't need to write anything.
Okay, let's try that again. Good evening, everyone. This is when you all say good evening. Let's try that one more time. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
That's to give you an idea of what's going to be happening tonight. First of all, I thank you all for braving the weather to come out here. I know some of you have to walk from your homes or you have to park on the street, so it's hard to, you've got to walk through the bad weather, but you're also good about being here. I also, and I'll thank them at the end, but I want to thank all of the community people, the community agencies and organizations that were good enough to come out in this weather, and also a couple of people who are manning 2 other stations that you're going to get to tonight. My name is Marcia Picard, and I work for an organization called Partners for a Healthier Community. We run a lot of these family fun nights throughout the greater Fall River area, and I got to tell you, this is one of my favorite schools. But you have to remind me, because we go to so many schools. We've been to Viveros already this year, we're going to Morton, we're going to Sylvia, we're going to Laterno. So when I say 3, I want all the children to remind me where I am, at what school. 1, 2, 3. Ordinarily we do 3 groups, but what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do 2 groups. So we've got good sized groups. So you've either got pink or you've got orange. In just a couple of minutes, you have orange, yes. In just a couple of minutes, I'm going to send you to one of 3 stations to which you will be moving tonight. When you go to the first station, you will be there for 20 minutes. At the end of 20 minutes, we're going to send you to another station. At the end of those 20 minutes, we're going to send you to another. So you get to do everything for 20 minutes. Long enough to have some fun, maybe learn something, but not long enough to get bored. Okay? So one station is going to be right here. When you're in this room, you can go around to each of the tables. I think some of them have free giveaways, which is kind of nice. But these are people who are going to give you a lot of information about services that they provide here in Fall River. Another station is going to be in the gymnasium. You're going to be working out in there. I want to see moms and dads and little ones working out. You're going to have a lot of fun in there. Yeah, I know. You're already enthusiastic. I'm going to keep an eye on you because you look like you're ready to have some fun.
Me too.
And it is, and you too. And it is a family fun night, so that's why you're here. At the end, you're all going to want to come back here because we're going to be drawing for door prizes. We have 5 bags of groceries. There are apples, there are carrots, bread, peanut butter, cereal, pasta, rice, tuna fish, garlic, carrots, lots and lots of good things. And there are going to be 5 lucky families who are going to go away with one of those bags this evening. When you came in, every family should have gotten 1 door prize ticket, and you should have put the other half in the box there, so we'll draw them out at the end of the evening. You have to be here to win, because we didn't take any names. So if you're not here, we draw your number. We're going to go on to the next number. Okay, everybody understand how it's going to work? Yeah. All right, so we have pink and orange. Let's send the orange upstairs to the lobby, and the pink stays here. You can go to any table you want, in any order you want.
And what I do is I'm a nurse, and what I do is I teach people about diabetes. Now today we're not going to talk about diabetes unless you all want to. We're going to talk a little bit about eating healthy. What do you think of that?
That's a good thing.
What's that?
It's a good thing to eat healthy.
Do you think so? How many people agree it's a good thing to eat healthy? So what does that mean though? When somebody says, eating healthy, what's that? What is that? What would you say?
It means that you're not eating that much bad stuff, like you're eating kind of things that, like a banana or an apple or like fruits or vegetables, even though they're not as good as fattening stuff.
So even though they're not as good as fattening stuff, huh? So tell me, what is fattening stuff? I don't know what that means.
Popcorn!
Popcorn, what else?
Chips!
Chips.
Cookies!
Cookies. Cookies. So when you think about eating healthy, what do you think? I mean, is it a good thing? Ramen noodles. Do you think that's good or not so good?
No.
It depends.
Depends.
It depends which one you eat.
How do you know? So moms, dads, how do you know? What makes something healthy or not healthy? What is it? Go ahead, tell me. Mom does it for you? Does she pick the things for you?
Candy.
Candy's what?
Jolly Ranchers.
Jolly Ranchers. All of those things have what? What makes them not so healthy? Sugar. What else? You said it, fat. What else?
Chicken.
Chicken. What does it make of chicken?
But chicken gives
They're
you
good?
protein.
That's right.
Brownie.
Brownies. Ooh.
But
So
she
tell
fried
me,
chicken.
moms and dads, what kind of questions do you have about eating right, nutrition? What does it mean? How do you know? How do you figure it out? Do you have any questions? Thoughts? How about what we drink? What do you think about what we drink? What do you drink? What did you have today? When you got home today, what did you drink? Water. How many people drank water today?
Oh, but I love drinking root beer.
Okay, so let's
Even though
talk,
it's unhealthy.
let's talk about root beer. What do you think about root beer?
Not
A lot of sugar, huh? So, does anyone know how much root beer you're supposed to? If you're going to drink root beer, what do you think? How much root beer do you think you should drink?
A little.
A little.
One half of a
You
cup.
don't like any?
So let's take a look. What do you think?
That one.
This one. And how much should you fill it up to? How much? A half of, do you think that's half of this one? Yeah? Who wants to measure something out for me? Oh, man, I'm gonna have to close my eyes. All right, let me do it this way. How many people in here's name is Elsa? Okay. Anna?
Anna.
Jennifer? Jennifer?
Could we do like a name?
Just do letters.
All right, how many people, who in here has the name who starts with the letter A? 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 So I heard somebody too. All right, come on.
I start with the letter I.
Oh, we'll get to you eventually. What's your name?
Antonio.
Antonio's going to measure something for me, okay? Here's a little bit of soda.
Coke's very bad for you. It can, you know, it can clean the rust off your car.
It can peel the rust off your car. What do you think of that? How many people in here drink cola?
I like any soda.
I don't drink cola.
Can you measure this in here for me? Okay, ready? Thank you very much. And now we're going to put it right in here. Really carefully, because I think if we get the floor all dirty, they're not going to be happy. So how many people go to McDonald's and get this much soda? Come on. How many?
Nobody.
That's how much soda.
Let me drink it.
That's the serving size of the soda.
If you had some juice,
How many
I'd say-
people drink juice?
A lot.
That's the serving size of the juice.
That's how much you like drinking juice?
That's crazy.
That's not happening.
How many people are using these kinds of cups?
A lot. Double.
That's how much you need. So what do you think? What do you think?
That's so small.
That's small, isn't it?
I want
Do you know why I have such a good job that's going to be there forever and ever and ever? Because people are drinking this much soda.
No.
Then they end up getting sick.
Not me.
I used to drink cups like
Do you
this.
drink this much?
No.
Oh, see? This much. So how many people have really small cups at home?
Ask my friend George.
So that we can drink this much juice. What do you think? Yeah.
We adopt.
Because you get an orange sticker? Is that what? How about cereal?
I drink after.
How many people like cereal? What's your favorite cereal?
Cinnamon.
Frosted Flakes.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms. Cocoa Puffs. What do you think?
Who said
Oh,
what?
Cocoa Puffs.
Who said what?
Cinnamon and light.
All right, over here.
I like them too.
So cereal, what's really important about cereal is that some of the cereals you all like has too much what?
Sugar. Sugar. It's all
right?
Cheerios.
Is that your mom? Grandma?
This stuff is good.
What's that?
That's my nephew.
Okay, so you're gonna read that label.
No.
And you're gonna read this label.
Cheerios!
Now the first thing I want to look, when you look at the label to figure out, all right, you're gonna have cereal, he likes cinnamon, like,
No.
Actually, he's wrong. He actually prefers plain life, and he likes plain life, and he actually likes Special K.
excellent. So Landon likes Special K, which is a really good cereal because it doesn't have a lot of sugar in this stuff. You're gonna look at the label. How many people look at the label? Okay. First thing you look at the label. What do you look at when you look at the label? The word. What kind of word? I look at the animals. So tell me, the serving size. What's the serving size on the Honey Nut Cheerios?
What's my number?
Actually, this one has 2 servings, which I've never seen before. 3/4 of a cup.
What? 1 cup serving size.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I've never noticed that before. Well, this doesn't.
Children under 4, 3/4 cup.
This
Yeah, I
just
know,
says.
they have to be far away.
This just says 3/4 of a cup.
Yeah, I know.
This just says 3/4 of a cup.
3/4 of a cup. Okay, Landon, you ready? Okie dokie. You ready? Tell the janitor we were here. So, this is 3/4 cup. So this is how much Honey Nut Cheerios. Now, what kind of bowls do you have at home? What size bowl do you have at home?
Probably the small one.
The small one. Like that?
That's what size.
Excellent, yeah.
Can I see the size of the bowl?
So we got 3 sizes. We got this size,
I eat a big bowl.
and this size. So you're eating this bowl, right? So if we put 3/4 cup in this bowl,
A lot.
what do you think?
No.
Is that how much you put in your bowl?
No. I put like no. I'll put more than that.
Well, more than that.
In your book. And Mom, just to let you know that anyone that has Mass Health can get us in addition to Mass Health free. We have extra benefits, BMC Health Net Plan. I'm not sure if you're familiar with us. There are extra benefits that we give, like free over-the-counter medications, prescriptions, free car seats, blister seats. You're a good speller. Good job.
Okay, that's a good question. I would say processed food. So you know, like you go into Stop and Shop or the store and there's like all those packaged foods, like Debbie cakes. You want to stay away from those. They taste really good, but there's this hidden piece of it. There's a lot of added sugars. You want to eat your fruits and vegetables. Do you like it?
Everyone who is in the resource room now, everyone who has a pink little dot on, you're going to go up those stairs to the lobby for the second station, okay? Up the stairs, that set of stairs to the lobby.
Just take the stairs. You do that every once in a while, you're burning calories, you're exercising. Another thing you can do is when you're going shopping, going to Home Depot, wherever you're going, don't fight for that parking place. I've actually seen people do that at the gym. They'll race, 2 cars will race to get the closest parking place because they don't want to walk, I guess, 150 feet, but then they're about to go run 6 miles on a treadmill. So might as well just take the parking place that's the furthest away and just take your time and walk. All those things burn calories, all those things are just simple lifestyle changes, and if you add it up over a period of time, you're adding on a lot of extra exercise that you would normally not be doing. Anybody shorter than this, the adults, oh wait, I'm sorry. Anybody shorter than this, okay. And she's right there with you too, so anybody who's like a real little one, you guys are gonna help all the adults, all right? You're gonna help all the big people because they're gonna need your help. So what I'm gonna need is for you guys to do 4 rows, okay? 1 row right here, 1 row right here, 1 right here, and one right here, okay? So line up. Right here, right here. All right, so I pointed out the young people for because the adults may need to watch the young people for this. Maybe not though, you might know it. We're gonna play a song. All you have to do is follow what the words are saying. I'm not a dancer. You'll see that in 2 seconds. By no means am I a dancer. No rhythm whatsoever. All you have to do is just listen to what the song is telling you to do. Instructions are simple. It's going to say slide to the right, slide to the left, pick up your left foot, pick up your right foot, and that's all you have to do. And we're going to talk a little bit more after that.
New, the Casper Slide Part 2, featuring the Platinum Band. And this time, we're going to get funky.
How much does this one have?
This one has 9 grams.
9 grams of sugar. So that one has a lot more sugar for less amount. Because the serving size on that one's a lot smaller. Now what does that mean if you were a car and you drove to the tank and you're going to put the gas in, and maybe you may not understand that, but your parents do. What would happen if you drove a really nice car? What would happen? If you got to the tank, you're over there, what would you put in your nice car?
I would put in my nice car. I would put a good amount of gas. So it's
A good amount and a good quality, right? This is not the kind of gas you put in a really nice car. This is the kind of gas you put in a really nice car. And do you all drive a really nice car?
yes,
Yeah, we drive a really nice car, right? So, what do you think? So this or this?
I think.
How many people picked this?
Me.
How many people picked this? All right, good answer.
A little less, all right, a little less. What's less than 100?
90.
60. So you said 60, right?
About 50, 60.
All right, good job. High five. Good job. All right, so we burned about 60 calories. This is where I like to just talk a little bit about kind of healthy eating and what you put inside your body. And I'm not the best person for this because I love to go to McDonald's and I love to eat fast food and stuff. But if we burn 60 calories in 3 minutes, so if we burn 60 calories in 3 minutes, that means that if I had one Coca-Cola, we would have to do that about 60 times to get rid of the calories that are in that Coke. And the only reason why I know this is because I went to the gym once with Suzanne. I ran on the treadmill for 40 minutes. I hated it. And at the end, I said, how many calories did I burn? She said, oh, probably about 400 and something. I went, wow, that's a lot. I went home, had a sandwich, and I grabbed my can of Coke, and I popped it open, and I was drinking it. And I probably do that 2 or 3 times a day, or did. And I looked at it, and it said 400 calories on the can. So I said, you mean to tell me I have to run for 45 minutes on a treadmill for 1 can of soda? So now what I do is I replace the can of soda with, it's not bad to drink soda. Moderation, everything in moderation, but I replace some of the soda now with water instead. And it's just a healthier choice. Do you have something to say? All right, you're like my helper. No, you can stay right here. All right, so some of the other things we do, you're going to help me right now because I'm going to ask you a question. Some of the other things we do besides exercise, besides traditional exercise, that burn calories. Somebody give me some answers.
That are fun and free.
Free and maybe even fun, maybe even not fun. Riding a bike.
Going for a walk.
Going for a walk? How about you, walking? Yep, running around, moving around, playing, jogging.
Playing any sport.
Any sport, yep.
Running.
Running's a good one. Now how about things besides exercise? Besides like running and riding a bike? Housework. So if you're making the bed, vacuuming, burning calories, we don't always have to think of these things as chores and things we have to do. We're also getting exercise. Think of the positive effects of it. Shoveling snow, we're about to do that a lot over the next couple months, I have a feeling.
You got stickers here. You want some extra? Put it in your bag.
Continue doing that until you become more used to the electronic card. So that way it'll be maybe less confusing by paying with written checks and with cash. Okay, I'll let you know. Thank you.
There are also other things that you should be conscious about as far as your children are concerned. A good night's sleep. If they're physically fit, if they're eating well, if they get a good night's sleep, they're more apt to be in school. So we don't have this big problem with absenteeism that we have within the school system. I think you all saw the empty chair up there, the red chair. That's symbolic of an empty chair. Teachers cannot teach a chair that's empty. So we want to be sure that our children are well taken care of so that they get to school on time every single day. When I've been working with children's health for years and years and years, and with all the reports and studies that I've read, there's one statistic or one fact that really, really bothers me, and you may or may not have heard this, but the experts are saying if our children keep eating the way they are, with fast food, soda, all those bad things, and keep leading the sedentary lifestyle that they're leading now, that means they come home, they sit before the TV, theirs will be the first generation in history to have a shorter lifespan than the generation that preceded it. That's pretty scary. And so that responsibility falls onto we as adults to make sure that they're eating well, that they get that exercise that they need, they get that sleep, they get to school on time so that they'll be successful, healthy adults. Okay? Deal? Did it deal? Okay, now, when you came in, every single family member should have gotten door prize ticket. 1 ticket per family, okay? We're gonna draw 5 of them, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to call Mrs. Pontes, your principal up here, to do the drawing. Whenever we do these drawings, I like to ask the principal to come up, and I'd like to ask Mrs. Lima, Susan to come up as well. They've been tremendous in helping to put this together tonight. The reason I asked the staff people to do the drawing, it's actually 2 reasons. They know you better than I do, so if the Jones family wins, they can say, oh, it's the Jones family. I don't know you. But the real reason between you and me that I asked them to do the drawing is because if they don't draw your number, it's not my fault.
That's right.
How that works? All right, get your tickets out and let's see how we do. All right.
All right, let's see. 027664. All right. All right, good girl. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Let's see. 027628. Muscles to carry that, right? Super heavy. Let's see. 027649. 027652.
Looks like you're doing it on purpose.
Look at that. Good girl, you muscle bag. Good job. Oh, look at her. She's got it. Independent. So, on behalf of the Doran School community, I want to thank Marcia Picard, who really is such a good partner to our school. You know, our playground is there because of her. She's the one who got us the money and got us that playground. So, we thank her for everything she does for our school. Always. I've been here 7 years. She's been by our side for all 7 years. She came right alongside with us. Hi, Joshua. So I want to thank Miss Lima and Mrs. Souza, who really did a lot of work to get tonight ready, and all of you, because we were a little worried because of the weather. So I'm glad you guys came out because it cleared up and it's a beautiful night. So thanks for coming and thanks for being part of our community. Thank you.